Hey everyone, it's Jenny Garcia, and in this video I'll be sharing with you some pocket pages using the Sunny Memories collection from Pretty Little Studio. And as always, every 2 or 3 weeks I print my photos, cut them, put them in their pocket pages. That way when I'm ready to create, I don't have to do any of editing or anything like that. It's my least favorite part, editing the photos, printing, putting them in pick stitch so I can make 3x4s or 3x3s. And since one of the sides, all the pockets are 3x3, I have to cut some of the papers to that side and even some of the journaling cards. I don't mind doing that. And actually the one that I'm cutting right now is a 4x6 clear from Pretty Little Studio. I thought they were like regular cards, and it turns out they were clears, and I like that too. They're a lot of fun. And for the 3x3 cards, all I need to do with the journaling cards is just take an inch off. And this spread also is supposed to have an insert, but it has a lot of photos from school, so I didn't include that in the video. And this card, I like the design, but I am going to screw this up so bad. First of all, those dates are wrong, and I will change them later. And I put the number wrong. That number that I put there doesn't even match the dates. The thing is, I had one of the sticky notes around from an older title card, and I stamped those dates of that card. And the 41 is because I wanted to make a spread. I only have 2 spreads left from last year, and I wanted to finish them, and one of them was 41. And in my head, I had that 41 so set that when I did this card, I didn't look. I don't know what the heck happened, but at some point I'm gonna realize that everything is freaking wrong about it, and I'm gonna fix it. And I love these die cuts. I'm just gonna put it so it goes a little bit over the card, since this is one of the top cards. If this was since this is from the left side, if it was lower, I wouldn't be able to put that label there, because that tab, because it wouldn't fit. It would be covered by a card on the top. But if it was on the right, I don't mind, because that way you can pull it up and you can even hide a little journaling. These little word stickers are, phrases are the best. I hope they have like a ton more for future collections. Look how flipping tiny they are. And I have these puffy stickers that I got at Walmart. I have those with animals, and I honestly have no idea what the heck am I gonna do with the rest of the animals. And I have those little hearts, and it's more than 100 in the pack, and I had the first pack for a while, but I ran out of the really small hearts, and I also ran out of white hearts. So this is why I decided to finally open the second pack. Those little circle stickers are perfect if you do Project Life and you want to layer a little bit. Look, I only have 3 of those things together, and it looks really cute. If you want to add a little bit more, you can also add a tiny bit of washi. And I know that I put don't forget, never forget, and it's like kind of repetitive, but it's how important that little blanket is. One of my husband's aunts gave it to my oldest when she was born, and she passed away, and it's been my daughter's favorite since she was born, so it's really important. I said more coffee, it's what that sticker said, and I love it that it's a coffee, that it's Puerto Rican coffee. It's really good, and I finally got it in Amazon, and it was freaking expensive, but it was so worth it. I love it. It's the coffee that my mom always makes, so that is why it was also really important to document. because it is the only coffee that my mom prepares and drinks, and everyone says that my mom makes the best coffee, and I kind of agree. She does make really good coffee, so it's important to document. This is just a filler card. It's a piece of paper. I think it's from the 4x6 paper pack. And now they have these little hearts. They're 2x4, but they're just 2x2 squares on top of each other. You just cut them in half, and you can make, you know, either little filler cuts like that or add them to photos. But I love the designs. It's basically the designs of the paper and a few extras in those really tiny squares. And that sticker said stories of today. That was, my daughter was reading a book, and I love the perspective of that photo too. And this is just another filler card. And I feel like I added a bunch of things to this card for being so tiny, but it looked really good. I really enjoyed this this project, the final, how it looks at the end. And actually the process, it was really fun too. I love these products. I think I'm so over the moon with the colors. They're so bright and happy and pretty. And I thought these alpha stickers were white, and turns out they were clear, and that makes me like them even more. They look really fun, and I used it to write picture day. I'm gonna put this next to my daughter's photos. I always take a photo of them on picture day, because sometimes, you know how school photographs are, they're like, how can I make your child look really strange and uncomfortable? And they nail it every time. No, I'm kidding. This round, both photos were really pretty. However, they took the class group picture outside. It's like, should we take it at the cafeteria? No, that's predictable. The gym? No, it's not fancy enough. I get it. You know how kids love ice cream? Let's take them outside and they'll look like they're melting like ice cream. Say, yes, let's do that. And that's exactly what they did. And I'm loving the inks from Studio Calico and colors. The formula is really good. I am so happy. I'm still gonna keep my stays on for black, but the colors, they look really awesome. And now, after I realized my mistake, I was like, well, I can switch the number easily. That's no big deal. But I really wanted to use the other banner. And I was also about to get confused yet again. So I was like, I'm gonna put the card right here where I can see it before I pull another Jenny. So I really wanted to keep that banner. So I used the Tombow Mono Air correction tape. And I said, you know what, if this doesn't go well, I was gonna get rid of the banner anyway, so let me try it. And thank God it worked, and it looked really good, because I did not want it to change that banner. You know, when your mind is set in something, and it's something, you know, simple, but still, it was kind of important for me. And I really like the font that Xenia used. I hope I'm not screwing up her name. Okay, you know, the designer did a great job picking the font in these word flags cut up parts. Really like it. It's playful, it's cute, it's simple. And I'm gonna layer a bunch of things here in this space. And I like that photo because everyone's like engaging, you know, and like playing, and the sun is shining through. So it's it's a happy photo. It's one of those photos that you look at and you feel the memory. And that's what I wanted to do with my photos, and that's what I aim for. I aim for the moment. And someone mentioned that I don't stage my photos, and I really try not to. Once in a while I would put my daughters in front of a wall and say, okay, smile because you have a pretty outfit. But most of them, I just want it to be natural. And with this photo, my daughter, we were listening to the Scrap Girls together, and they were talking about pictures of hands. And we were at the park, and then she said, take a picture of my hands. And I was like, okay, I'll do it. And I didn't think I was going to include it, but I did, because she has, you know, how you learn these features about your kids. Her little finger is like curved, and her hands are like big for her body. It's like my mom. My mom is a short girl, but her hands are like really big, and she's the same. So, and I just wanted to add a little embellishment. I got that photo from her teacher at the Dojo app, and I love the Dojo app, and I love that my kids' teachers, you know, tend to share pictures like that on that app, because obviously I'm not in school. I'm not gonna walk in there and be like, I'm gonna snap a photo, because, you know, that would be weird. So that lets me kind of be there and record those moments, and while she's in her environment and I don't have to go to school and put on pants. And right now I'm just adding numbers so I can document those stories. And I have a bunch of those little hearts. They're from a bunch of different papers, most of them from Citrus Twist, but I have like a crazy variety there, so I can always pick something that would go with my spread. And I'm gonna use my Tombow twin tone markers to journal. They have a really thin tip, and they are perfect for journaling. And I'm gonna love this because I'm gonna use 5 different colors. You're gonna see it on the right. And it's simple, but at the same time, I thought it was really cool. I don't know, I liked it. And this is the final spread. And I have a bunch of random little pictures, like the pins on my backpack. And I swipe a photo from my niece's Facebook. And don't you wish that, you know, you can, I don't know about you, but I take a lot of pictures from my families to put in my album, and sometimes I'm like, I don't want that picture like that. Don't put that filter. Don't do that. I want to like direct them, but I'm not gonna, you know, send them a message and say, you know what, can you cut it out with the filters, because I want a picture like this, stand in front of the window, do this. It also, you know, kind of captures, sorry about that, their personality. When they use filters, what kind of filters they use. But yeah, and I love that photo. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. If you wanna, the Pretty Little Studio, I think it's for pre-order. Since I'm on the design team, I kinda see the pre-orders before they go out to the public, but I'm just gonna say that the next one, it's so pretty. It has so many cool patterns, and the designer is the bomb, like all the designers in the Pretty Little Studio shop. So stay tuned for that. Remember that down, I'm gonna have the links for Pretty Little Studio to follow me and my products. So if you want to check that out and follow Pretty Little Studio so you can see sneak peeks of that collection, that would be awesome. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having an amazing day that is not filled with pollen. Thank you, spring. Have an awesome day. Bye.